Welcome back, friend. Today I'm in the kitchen making a full day's worth of Mother's Day recipes. All of these recipes are easy and elegant. So if you need some Mother's Day brunch ideas or some fun homemade recipes to celebrate Mom, these recipes are all easy to make and completely delicious. They're perfect if you're looking for recipes to cook for Mom, or if you are a mom and want to spend the day cooking fun, delicious, and easy recipes with the kids. First off, I'm going to start with a recipe that's perfect for breakfast or brunch. This is my favorite BLT quiche. It's full of sun-dried tomatoes, crispy bacon, and a creamy filling baked into a flaky crust. You can use your own homemade pie crust for this recipe, and I'll try to leave a link in the description box below for my favorite pie dough recipe. But you can also make this recipe really quick and easy by using a store-bought pie crust.
Regardless of if you're using a homemade or store-bought crust, we're going to need to blind bake it first. And I barely had just enough pie dough left to make this quiche, but it still turned out great. Into the bottom of the crust, I'm just going to layer in some already cooked bacon. Next, I'm adding in some sun-dried tomatoes. I prefer using sun-dried tomatoes for a quiche, just because I find fresh tomatoes adds too much moisture to the filling. Add in some parsley, and finally I'm going to top it with some grated Gruyere cheese. And for that creamy egg custard, I'm going to mix together 4 whole eggs with 1.5 cups of 18% cream. I'm going to flavor it with ½ teaspoon of nutmeg and some salt and pepper. I'm making sure to whisk it really well, that way there's no clumps of egg left in the filling. Then pour this gently into the crust. And my quiche is ready to get popped into my preheated 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius oven. And it's going to bake for 40 minutes or until it's golden and firm in the center. Remove it from the oven and I'm going to allow it to cool and set. This quiche is best served warm. And of course, you can feel free to use your favorite fillings. If you keep the basic egg custard, you can add in your favorite vegetables, meat, and cheese. Another one of our favorite fillings is bacon, asparagus, and Swiss cheese. This is a classic breakfast and brunch recipe. It's incredibly easy to put together, and you can even make it ahead of time.
Next, a refreshing homemade Orangeade. This is bright, citrusy, and the perfect drink for a spring celebration.
In a large pot or Dutch oven, I'm going to add in 8 cups of water. Then I'm going to cut in half and add in 4 large oranges. Or you can add in about the same amount of smaller fruit like mandarins and clementines. Since this smaller fruit has a really thin skin, I'm just going to cut them in half and add them straight in. For larger oranges with a really thick pith layer, I'm just going to peel off the outer layer of the skin, since that's where all the orange oil is found, and I'm going to add this in along with the juice from the oranges. And since this is an Orangeade recipe, I'm also going to add in 2 lemons.
The water's just going to come up to a low boil, then you're going to remove it from the heat, cover, and let the flavors from the oils and juices of the lemon and oranges steep into the water.
Once you've removed it from the heat, you can stir in 1.5 cups of sugar. But since the sweetness of the fruit can vary, I like to just add in half of the sugar now. Then once it starts to cool, give your Orangeade a taste, and you can judge how much more sugar you need to add. And before removing the fruit, squeeze out any juice left inside. Once it's cool, strain the liquid into a few pitchers. Top the pitchers off with ice, and let your Orangeade fully chill in the fridge. This drink is at its best served ice cold. It's the perfect springtime thirst quencher. I love this drink for Mother's Day, especially if you're having a Mother's Day barbecue outside or a picnic. And this sunny drink is made with real oranges, no artificial flavors, no concentrates, just pure sweet sunny goodness.
Next up, we're making easy but elegant sandwiches. These chicken salad croissant sandwiches are creamy, fresh, with the perfect amount of sweetness.
The first thing I'm going to do for this recipe is make the chicken salad dressing.
And feel free to customize this salad. The original Waldorf salad was made with a mayonnaise-based dressing, but I'm going to be using Greek yogurt. Or you could even do half mayonnaise and half yogurt.
To a large bowl, I'm going to add in 1 cup of Greek yogurt. Add in a teaspoon of mustard. I'm using this pineapple flavored Dijon mustard for mine, and a teaspoon of lemon juice. Whisk this together until everything's combined.
You can put in nuts or seeds. I'm going to be using pumpkin seeds to put into my salad. And for the fresh ingredients, I'm going to be chopping them relatively small, except for the grapes, which I'm going to cut in half.
Add in about 1/4 cup of chopped parsley, 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, 1 chopped apple, and 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds. Or you can swap this out for 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. I'm just going to toss this all together in the dressing. Then I'm going to add in 2 cooked chicken breasts that I've already shredded. Finally, I'm going to add in about 1.5 cups of grapes. And for the grapes, I'm just cutting each one in half. Then I'm going to stir everything together until all of the ingredients are lightly coated in the dressing. This is a great sandwich filling that you can make ahead of time, cover it, and store it in the fridge until you're ready to serve it. And of course, you can use anything you'd like to make these sandwiches, or add it to some mixed greens for a hearty salad. But for my Mother's Day menu, I'm going to be serving mine in some bakery fresh croissants. This is a flavor-packed hearty lunch that comes together in minutes, while still looking fresh and elegant. And to turn this into the perfect Mother's Day meal, all you need to do is pair it with the perfect side dish.
Moving on to some side dishes, I'm keeping it fresh with this lemon garlic baked asparagus. It's simple, flavorful, and the perfect side dish.
For this easy side dish, I'm going to wash and then remove the woody stems from 1 bunch of asparagus. And don't be surprised if the kids want to get involved with this part. Place the asparagus on a baking sheet, and then I'm going to generously drizzle it with some olive oil. And I'm just going to massage it all the way through each stalk. I'm going to sprinkle on top some salt and pepper. Then I'm going to grate on top 2 cloves of garlic. Squeeze on the juice from half of a lemon. Spread out the spears so they all get a chance to brown up in the oven. And this is ready to get popped into my preheated 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius oven. And it's going to bake for 15 minutes, or until the asparagus is tender and just starting to brown. I'm going to place this on my serving platter and then sprinkle on a generous dusting of grated Parmesan cheese. And that's all there is to this super simple side dish.
Next up, I have a spring berry salad. It's light, colorful, and packed with fresh fruit.
This spring salad is light, vibrant, and packed with spring flavor. It's the perfect side dish to anything on your Mother's Day menu. To make this salad, add your favorite mixed greens to a large bowl. Drizzle on top some extra virgin olive oil, just enough to toss and coat the leaves. Then I'm going to drizzle on top about 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Season the salad with salt and pepper to your taste. I'm just going to toss the salad again to coat each little leaf. Add in your favorite assortment of berries and some crumbled feta cheese.
And moving on to dinner for something a little heartier, this lemon basil spaghetti comes together in minutes. The perfect, quick, elegant pasta recipe.
Since this recipe comes together so quickly, the first thing I'm going to do is prepare the pasta. I'm going to cook 1 package of spaghetti in a pot of boiling salted water according to the package directions. And since mine says it takes 7 minutes, that's going to give me just enough time to make the sauce. Into a bowl, I'm going to squeeze about 3/4 cup of fresh lemon juice. And grate in about 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. I'm going to add in 2/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And then stir in 2 cups of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add this mixture to my pan that I've preheated to low heat. And as soon as the pasta's ready, I'm going to add my pasta right into the hot pan. Add in a little bit of the hot pasta water to help bind everything together. Now all I need to do is add in the fresh basil. I'm just going to tear the leaves into little pieces and sprinkle it on top of the pasta. And this recipe is ready to serve right away. After you've plated each serving, make sure to add a little grated Parmesan cheese to each one. This easy pasta recipe is simple while still feeling sophisticated and indulgent at the same time. And its bright sunny flavor is perfect for a springtime Mother's Day menu. You could even serve this as a side dish to some grilled chicken, shrimp, or you could add your favorite protein right inside.
And for dessert, I'm going to make 2 easy strawberry recipes because you can never have too much dessert. First up, this fresh strawberry pie is sweet, juicy, and perfect for spring celebrations.
For this recipe, the first thing I'm going to need to do is prepare the crust. And since this pie filling is no bake, just like for the quiche, we're going to need to blind bake this one first.
But you could also swap out the traditional pie dough and you can make this in a graham cracker crust, or even a chocolate cookie crust would taste amazing with this recipe.
And to make the fresh strawberry pie filling, I'm going to wash and hull 2 1/4 pounds of fresh strawberries. Half of the strawberries I'm going to cut in half or quarters depending on how big the berries are. These I'm going to set aside and they're going to get mixed in at the end. I'm going to cut the rest of the berries and add them into a sauce pot. Pour in a 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to mash this together to soften the berries and release the juices. Now in a bowl, I'm going to mix together 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 of a cup of cornstarch, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Pour this into the sauce pot with the berries and mix to combine. I'm going to place this mixture on the stovetop over medium heat. Bring the mixture to a simmer. Cook the filling until it turns from a cloudy into a gel appearance. You'll also notice the mixture is going to begin to thicken. Then I'm going to remove it from the heat and stir in 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And now I'm going to fold in those reserved berries that we cut at the beginning. And this bright and vibrant pie filling is ready to get layered into my fully baked pie crust. Allow the filling to cool, and then I'm going to place it in the fridge to chill and set for at least 3 hours or overnight. And as soon as it's set, this pie is ready to slice and serve. And right before serving, make sure you whip up some cream to serve on top of each slice. This strawberry pie is sweet and light with a perfectly set filling. It's great for picnics, barbecues, or to finish off any Mother's Day dinner.
And finally, a warm and cozy strawberry cobbler. This recipe is simple, comforting, and completely delicious. This last dessert is super quick and easy to put together.
I'm going to start this recipe with the strawberry filling. In a large sauce pot or Dutch oven, add in about 5 cups of sliced berries.
You can make this recipe with either fresh or frozen berries. I'm going to be using frozen berries because strawberries are not in season yet where I live.
I'm going to add in a cup of sugar and a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm going to cook this over medium heat and let the mixture come to a simmer. Cook until the berries become tender and the sauce is thickened. Then you can remove it from the heat. And now for the cobbler topping. To a large bowl, mix together 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Whisk this together, and then I'm going to add in a 1/2 cup of milk, 1 egg, and 1/3 cup of melted butter. Mix this until the dough just comes together. Now if you've made your strawberry filling in an oven-proof pan like a cast iron skillet, you can make this whole recipe right inside the pan. If not, you can transfer the berry mixture into a square casserole dish or oven-proof pan. Then using a spoon, I'm just going to gently layer these little drop biscuits all over the top of the strawberry filling. And my berry cobbler is ready to get put into my preheated 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius oven. And it's going to bake for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the biscuits are nicely golden on top. Remove it from the oven and allow it to cool slightly and the filling set. Then this berry cobbler is best served hot and fresh. And of course you're going to want to serve it with a generous dollop of fresh whipped cream or a big scoop of vanilla ice cream right on top. This is the perfect easy dessert recipe and the best cozy way to finish off any Mother's Day dinner.
Hopefully this video gave you some inspiration for some easy and elegant Mother's Day recipes. And I'll leave links to all the written recipes in the description box below. Now I'll let you go get into your own kitchen. Thanks so much for cooking along with me today. I'll see you in the next video.
Happy Mother's Day! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.